I'm just taking my time to understand the meaning of being a performer and how important that is to me as a storyteller.
Just days before the curtain rises, the Lehman College Multimedia Theater Department held the dress rehearsal for their new show, Pa'lante.
We just finished teching the show, so very exciting. The cast is getting into costume right now.
Bringing a show together with people, just even in the rehearsal process, people have been very, like, you just lose your muscle memory of being on the stage and, like, you know, having a good time and why you're here. And then as the process has been going on, you see how that's changing and how much we miss that. And so it's amazing.
Pa'lante is a devised theater production inspired by the Young Lords Party and the history of protest and resistance, often led by young people. At the top of the show, the audience sees news clips from the summer of 2020 to introduce the story. The rest of the show, filled with music, dance, and exceptional acting, also honors Lehman's multimedia production value. The play switches between live performance and video packages to drive the story. Bomba music is also heard heavily throughout the show, and to the director, this was one of the most meaningful parts of the play.
Bomba, to me, means resistance. Absolutely. It's a revolution already, right? The fact that we're still playing, singing and dancing bomba.
There were 5 weeks to put together the show, and it was no easy feat. Between the performers' busy school schedules and it being the first time on stage in 2 years, many were nervous about the production. But over time, both cast and crew worked extremely hard towards creating a production that they would be proud of.
Every single day, it's like, what are we doing? What do we think we're doing? Are we going to make it? Are we being too ambitious? But I think that as long, we have always kept the story as the first priority.
It's been hectic to say the least, but it's been incredibly rewarding. It's one of those experiences that really reminds me like why I do theater. I've cried like 4 times today just like seeing it come together. It's really magical.
While it was the first time on stage for some actors, others felt like they were back at home. The performers had a huge hand in the show's concept as they developed their characters, drawing experiences from their personal lives and those around them.
Definitely wanted to keep it close to home, making sure he was from the Bronx, from New York, you know, keeping it real. And that was pretty much it.
The Lehman College Multimedia Theater Department focuses on putting students in the spotlight and preparing them to become the next generation of artists, teachers, playwrights, composers, directors, and arts managers.
Pa'lante runs from April 27th to April 29th at the Lehman College Lovinger Theater. Reporting for BronxNet, Brittany, Skyler, Aubain.